Hello, capitalization tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem, The Binding Blade. Just want to listen to that Fire Emblem theme a little bit longer. Anyway, welcome back to a new chapter. It's time to storm the capital, everybody. After rescuing Fa, Roy heads for Aquleia, the capital of Etruria. Aquleia is also the largest and wealthiest city on the continent. Prepared for the Lycian army's attack, the revolutionary forces are fortified in Aquleia. Aquleia? Aquleia. The St. Alamine Church supports the Lycian army, turning popular opinion against the revolutionaries, seeing as they killed the prince and probably kidnapped the king, and they're pretty much totally evil, and working with Byrne to take over the continent. The St. Alamine Church was founded by St. Elmine, of course, and named after himself, because he's legendary. The church has legions of followers, particularly in Byrne and Etruria. Oh, so maybe they could turn this war around for us. Roy's attack on Aquleia is supported by the church. Crusade! However, Narcian and his elite troops await Roy inside the castle. It's a castle battle! I like castle battles. Looks like we better bring a thief, hey? So, there's lots to look at for this map, so we're going to spend a little bit of time getting ready here. Although I have preemptively done some of that off camera. So, we start, obviously, kind of at the lower end. There's the main entrance here, no entrance to the left, and a side, smaller entrance to the right, which I may not actually use. I might just send everyone up the middle. The reason for that is the middle has a door, so we need a thief to lockpick that. Or, I guess one of the mages could open it with a spell. But then I probably want my thief to open all this treasure, and it's right by the locked door, kinda. And then the main force could push up, and we can still go around to get to this door and this treasure from this way anyway, rather than split the force up, have them fight through a bunch of garbage. It's not fun. Also, there's like perhaps respawning mages over here with long-range bolting, so that's kind of rude. Maybe I should send like at least someone. Who would be a good counter for that? Maybe just Shanna and let her like javelin him, hopefully? Well, no. Maybe better to send Shin if we can keep him alive. His resistance is not great. But, he's got the longbow, right? I think. I can give him a longbow. And then he could stand there and shoot, but I guess it might be better just to avoid this guy. Like, just don't go over here very much. You can basically just avoid it. So, you know what? That's better. Let's just do that. Anyway, a quick overview of some enemy weapons. Armor Slayers, no big deal. Killer Axe, remember that guy? Right at the front door, we got a Killer Axe. Let's see, anything else? Oh, door's knocking. I'll be right back. And hello again, everybody. Sorry for the cut. Where were we? I think I was, like, inspecting people, right? Just quickly. Notice there's a silent staff over here. That's good to know. Healing, long range, silver, steel. Douglas might be important, so we've got, like, a general over here. Maybe somebody we need to talk to. I got Rorts over here. Maybe someone to deal with. And Avocado! He shows his ugly mug again. So, okay, good. Let's see, those three. We got Hugh. Hugh might be important. He's got this weird card. So, maybe we should talk to him. And, oh, Narcian, right. He's the boss. So he's got some pretty interesting things that might be a good reason to bring a thief on this map. Just saying, maybe. You know, think about it. Let's keep going. Air Caliber. Oh, good, dragon. So yeah, this dragon's guarding the treasure rooms. Well, one of them is guarding a treasure room at least. And, we could definitely steal some gems from them, or from him. Horse Slayer, I guess, be a little bit careful, but they don't seem that strong. It didn't seem very... Maybe it doesn't work against Pegasus Knights or something. It's not a real horse. Anything else? Long range, light magic. So we're gonna have to deal with that. That's gonna be frustrating. Anybody else interesting out here? Another gem to steal. That's over here. Bolting is that guy. Okay, so I think we've been through everybody. Alright, so hopefully that covers the enemy loadout. So, 14 units this time, and I decided to bring... I really am not happy with Alan. Like, I was thinking about promoting him. I've got that Knight's Crest ready to go. But, like, imagine if he got, like, +2 or 3 to most of his stats. I still think that's not very good. Like, strength, sure, he's good and strong. But, like, him and Lance are just not looking great. So I want to bring, like, Rutger because he's got some friendships to make, and maybe we can find a promotion item for him on this map. We'll see. You'll also notice that I threw on some of these stat up items. So I tried to sort of divide them out fairly. I figure I've been holding on to them for too long now, so let's finally use them. So like Ray, for instance, I gave him the skill book because he's got fairly low skill, and dark magic has it's got a fairly low hit rate compared to like anima magic, for instance. I gave, let's see, what else we give people? Boots and some fancy card to Lalum. I figured what usually happens for me is Lalum ends up lagging behind. She always dances the slowest character, but because she only can move 5, she has a hard time keeping up with the crew when we're really rushing around. Now, basically, I feel like she's probably the best use. Also, everyone else has like 6 movement once they're promoted or higher. So she's basically going to be the slowest moving character we'll have, I think. So I figure that's probably fair. The only other person you might consider giving it to would be Bors, if you wanted to use him, or one of the armored knights. But they seem so bad, like, why bother? Deke, I gave the speed wings to because, hey, he's already awesome, but his speed is not the best. Make him faster. Geese, more speed, also as well. Just make sure these are like my top tier DPS. They're always gonna do huge damage. They're gonna hit often. Now make them even faster, is what I was thinking. I decided the body ring for Shanna because although she's got great speed, she does lose that speed when she uses any weapon that's more than 5 weight. And losing speed not only affects your doubling, but also your avoidance. And her only way of surviving is having high evade, basically. She doesn't have great HP or defense. So by... I can't boost her speed up too much because I think she'll hit it, she'll cap it, basically. She'll get to whatever her max is, 28, 29, something like that. She'll probably get that by level ups. But if I raise her con a little bit, we can effectively get even more speed out of her. And then I gave an angelic robe to Ellen because she's got very low HP. I have another angelic robe somewhere. I just haven't figured out who to give it to yet. And Roy, because he's the hero, I figured a little bit of defense and resistance. And that's because he's going to be stuck like this for a long time. Not that I'm going to be fighting with him a whole lot, but I don't want him to be targeted down and killed because he can't level up, he can't promote. And once he does promote, he'll need to kill stuff, so we need him to not die. So anyway, that's my logic there. Was there anything else we were going to talk about? Sorry, I kind of... in the middle of my... Oh, I'm going to talk about Fa. So yeah, I got broken up there at the beginning of my intro. So Fa has the Divine Dragon Stone, or Divine Stone, whatever you want to call it. It does give her pretty great stats, and she has, I think, basically the best stat growths of anyone on your team. So although it looks like 2, 2, 3, 7, 2, 6, you know, very low starting point, those will grow incredibly quickly. She's already promoted in those sort of sense, in that sense. Like she's not going to promote. This is just her only class, but she'll often get +1 in everything, or most things, and sometimes +2 in HP, I believe. So she can grow a lot. The problem is, this is the only attack she gets. 30 charges, and then she's out. You could use her. She's apparently really good, but once you've used her 30 times, that's it. She's done. So, I just don't feel like it's worth it to have a temporary dragon that just runs out of Divine Stone. If you could get a second or third Divine Stone, I'd be happy to use her, but you can't. There is technically, before you go commenting, a way to get an enemy to have their Firestone stolen, but it's basically a glitch. You need one of your thieves, if I remember correctly, to be hit by the Berserk spell. So you need an enemy cleric that casts Berserk on your thief, and your thief needs to be close to a Manakete with a Firestone, and he will automatically go and steal it on his turn if he's berserked, and there's nothing else for him to do. Sometimes, when he's not being dumb. And then assumedly the Manakete needs to not kill him as well. So, it's possible, but it's really glitchy, and I'm not going to do it. So anyway, basically that means people like Fa, unless you could get more Dragon Stones. I'd be fine if you could get a weaker Dragon Stone or something that you could use to train her up, and then just use the Divine Stone for, you know, tough encounters, but no such luck. Other than that, we picked up Garrett last time. Whoop-de-woo, no big deal. We picked up Percival and Green. We've seen them before. Okay, so I think that's it. Have I forgotten anything else? Oh yeah, the goddess icon was luck, right? Totally just luck. Cool. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's get started here. Just going through all the things I was trying to make sure. Let's make sure we've saved it again. I may have missed something, and if I have, I'm sorry, but let's get started. So there is a Gaiden chapter after this one. The key is not speed this time. The key is keeping a certain NPC alive, and we'll figure that out soon enough. Otherwise, there's actually quite a lot to do on this map. Head Wyvern General. Post haste! Suddenly he's all formal. So is this guy tougher than Narcian? He's like the second of the 3 Wyvern Generals, I guess. Yeah, I like this guy already. Oh snap. Failed me once again. For the last time, even. Specific orders! Inexcusable! Mediocre! Too squirrely. Cut him down. Revoked! Oh, snap! You've been replaced. You're now a Wyvern... Private. You don't even get to be anything beside private. Wow. You got served. Boulder Dash! Well, you're gonna have to kill, Roy, basically, and then you'll be fine. Insta game over. Silence! Wait! Melody? So what? I don't know if that'll work. He's getting squirrely again, you guys. It's Sir's eyes to you. Sir. Alright, Narcian's got some character. He's not a good guy, but he's an interesting character. Oh, is that the High Chancellor? Avocado, you've gone bad! Lord Roars. Yeah, that's totally the High Chancellor that killed the prince and kidnapped the king and all that. Somehow I doubt Byrne's gonna help them, really. They wanted to conquer everything for themselves anyway. Ah, yeah. Zephiel probably won't kill him. Probably? Yeah. Douglas. Smack him! Smack him too! He decided not to smack him. Well, he's banking all of this on Prince Mirrodin still being alive. I'm not convinced. I think that was just a lie to get Percival to join our force. Alright, so that's Douglas. Don't kill him. Or you might not get the bonus chapter. Father Yoda. Right, the St. Elmine Church is helping us, that's right. Oh, they don't like the dragons. I mean, that's a pretty good rule, like, allow not dragons to return, burning the world asunder, or something like that. That's a reasonable life goal. I'd say that's acceptable. Someone should have told the people in Skyrim that. Things would have been way better. Oh, is it? Roll credit. Saul and Dorothy. Oh, man. We ditched them so long ago. Don't call them revolutionaries. It makes them sound like they're good of some... But, you know, like... I guess revolution isn't always good, but you know what I mean. Revolutionary thinking. But this is, like, just straight-up traitorous rebellion. Yeah, they were just forced into the army. Don't kill everybody. But the experience... Alright, let's get to work. Pretty long intro for this one. So, yeah, the danger is specifically the long-range magic. And a couple... Is there any killer weapons this time? I know I've sort of lost track a bit of what's going on. I know this guy's got long-range magic, but we might just avoid him entirely. And, this guy we need to talk to. Don't kill him across the wall. Someone else has long-range magic, I'm sure of it. This one, maybe? There we go, purge. So, we're not going to be able to dodge that, so we're going to have to, try to absorb some purging. Now, the red range is probably not correct again, because, well, it depends if he moves. If he moves, it's correct. If he holds still, it's only range 10, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you move diagonally, you can kind of see the line. So we might be safe up to about this blue line here, depending on, well, it depends. You know, I should have brought a longbow for Shin, because we could have maybe killed him from here. Oh well, it's fine, let's get to work. Oh wait, I remember someone has a killing sword. Axe, killer axe, there we go. Okay, anyway, let's get to work. So, we have a fair number of, like, items to use right away. So let's try to remember to use these right away at the beginning of the battle, so I don't forget. Seeing as we can't seem to use them from the menu. So there we go, movement 7, excellent. I know we could have movement 10 on one of the flyers, but they're already pretty good, no need to worry. I suppose I should at least consider trying to get friendship points for some people. I forgot his speed wings. Okay, hold on. I got a lot of things going on in my head. I want Rutger to make friends with Deke and Clarine. Hey, he's a little bit lucky. Deke, let's get these all charged up. Deke is like Shanna and Clarine. You've got no special items. Chad actually can make some friends too. I forget, because I don't bring him very often, I forget exactly what his friendships were. Chad is supposed to be friends with Ray, and that's it. He could be friends with Ellen, so avoid Ellen if you don't want that. Oh, not quite close enough. Melody was also Ellen. Did I not bring Luff this time? I did, I just didn't line him up properly. That's fine. And Lance is also... Trying to remember without looking? I had to look it up. Lance is Clarine and Alan, of course. Alright, so he can move there. So we'll try to get some of the supports out of the way early on. You know, like we only have 120 support points or whatever. Let's get them early, and then we can stop worrying about placing everyone so finicky like this. It's important because it's hard to build up those ranks, but it's also rather monotonous, I would say. Alright, so quite a few of these guys are going to rush towards us. Or move around. Also, if you have not recruited Kath yet, this is another map where you can recruit her. As is obvious by the treasure chest. She would appear if you haven't already gotten her. I gotta say, Sir Gale looks pretty cool. The new Wyvern General. pretty good idea to bring Melody to this map, in case you're wondering. You probably should ask her, though. So anyway, we've got good old Zeiss hanging out in the corner here. Now, he is a pretty low level, but look at those stats, guys. Level 7, unpromoted, 12 defense, 14 strength. Now, if you're happening to be playing on hard mode, which, you know, some people might like the extra challenge, he actually gets even more stats on hard mode. I forgot to mention that, but some characters join with even better stats if you're playing on hard mode, and he gets some of the best. So, I'm not sure if we need to use him, but I could see him replacing Lance, and just bringing Zeiss, Melody, and Shanna, just have 3 flyers instead of any paladins. Maybe bring Percival or something, just drop Alan and Lance completely. We'll see. Anyway, he's over in this corner. It's also important to note the tile he's on is actually kind of important for reasons that will become clear in a bit. Without spoiling it entirely. Okay, so we need to deal with that guy carefully. I think we should make a defensive line right here so that we cannot be killed and a steel sword would just bounce off someone meaningless. Foolishly. So I'll put like Melody right in the line of fire there, I guess. Well, yeah, that's fine. I don't think you need to rush on this map. So Melody, friendships are hard. Oh look, that's one of my friendships, right? We got support already? They're supposed to B rank. Excellent. This is right. Excellent. I'm just double checking because, you know, I mean, you know, these are permanent. Excellent. It's all worth it, all this hard work I do. Once everyone's got their supports finished, I don't have to worry about positioning near as much. Alright, well, they don't really want to talk very much, so no wonder it's slow going. Anyway, she's got her 2 primary supports started, so if we position her correctly, she can get quite a lot of bonus stats. Excellent. Alright, so Lalum is friends with Geese, and that's it. Ellen has another friend, though, Loof. So I want Loof Loof behind Ellen, and then Loof is friends with Ray. Oh. Ray is also friends with Melody. Is that safe? No, but we can put someone else in front of him, so we'll put... Like, I'm being super finicky here, I know. Where's Ray? Did I not bring Ray? No. That was Ray. Oh, I'm going crazy. Ellen, Loof, Ray. Ray is not friends with Melody. I did it wrong. Loof is friends with Melody. I can't stand Ellen beside Melody and Loof beside Melody at the same time, because Ellen and Loof also need to stand beside each other. Okay, it's all good. It's just... Look, okay. I know. It's fine. It's fine, everybody. You're all laughing at me. I can hear it. Deke. Rutger Deke, say hello. Clarine, you're also friends with just Rutger. Okay, we're gonna put Lance up top with a Lance, because that's his name. Clarine makes friends with him. Rutger makes friends with her. Deke makes friends with him. Deke also makes friends with Shanna. Shanna also makes friends with Roy. And Chad can't talk to Ray. My bad. I tried. It almost worked. And Lalum and Geese, sure. Okay. I'm only gonna do that a few turns. Hey, the fun music. So, important thing to note there, that dude is all about the money. He's all about them Benjamins. Also, if we keep Zeiss, we might finally have a friend for Shin. Maybe. Also, Melody might be friends with him, you never know. And a Melody Zeiss Shin combo would be devastating. Okay, these guys are moving around a lot. I should be paying attention to who's moving. So, Bolting can't move. Silence guy is coming. I didn't bring any restore staves because I never do that because I'm hardcore. It looks like Hugh is going to take the long route and come visit us. I think it's Roy that needs to talk to him. Also, level 15 mage? Might be better than somebody on my team of mages. I don't think he's as good as Loof, but he might average out better than Lilina the way we've got her. Lots of con. That's a really high con for a mage, actually. We'll see. The reason the enemy are pathing that way is because this door is locked. As far as they know, this is the only route to get to my group. Well, that makes more sense. Alright, Air Caliber. So we want to kill the mage. And what about... what happened to the guy with Purge? Okay, yeah. So this guy is moving towards us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he can, at the moment, just barely hit this staircase. So as long as we're down here, we're fine. And this guy can't get close enough. It would be really nice if I had some mages along here to just start pegging these guys as they ran by. But they'll come at us from behind. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so Shin, you're the offensive dude for now. Not a great resistance score, but I think he'll be okay, right? Air Canterbury. Come on, come on! So who else? Is there anyone that, like, needs XP just to double check? Oh, Chad should get some kills, actually. I should also be careful that I'm not killed by the killer axe. But some of these units on this map specifically have things to steal. So we want to line up, like, I don't think we can steal staves, but try not to accidentally kill them before we get the loot. Alright, so maybe... she's got friends now. 1, 2, 3. If I move Loof up... I mean, it doesn't matter much, but I'm just going to move Loof up so that she gets more support bonuses, just so this looks even more impressive. There we go, look at this! That's the kind of light magic that reminds me of Lucius. Luscious Lucius the Great, you guys remember. What else do we have for today? Well, I don't know about Lance, but we should at least let him get a kill here, I guess. Let's see if he has any luck. Like, if he can get some good stats, maybe we'll keep him. If he just gets a terrible level up, then you know what's gonna happen to the pit with him. Speed, luck, all he's got is speed. He needs something not speed. Like, is he just like a discount Shanna? He's got way less skill than Shanna, 1 more strength, 1 more defense, way less luck. He's a discount Shanna. Lance, you have been relegated to worse than the Pegasus Knight. All you've got is 1 point of strength on her. She beats you in everything else. What, 1 luck, or sorry, 1 defense and 1 strength. And she's better at everything else. Oh, that's not good for you, sir. Not good at all. Alright, well. Like I said, for the first few turns, I'll try to make sure I get the correct support points so they're not wasted. And then once that's... I don't know how many turns exactly, but we'll do that for a few turns, and then we'll stop. Well, we won't need to worry about it. Roy's not going to be able to make it, probably. Not too tricky. I guess these two could have been friends. So I'm supposed to be putting Chad by Ray. That's what I messed up last time. And Ray by Loof. So let's get them in there. Melody. Still Ellen. That's fine. Oh, it's so nice with all this huge movement range now on my dancer. That's really handy. I think, honestly, giving her those boots is probably the best thing I ever thought of. I could have danced, though. Could have danced Roy up. Or I could have put him beside Lilina. That would also have been smart. No, I didn't bring her. Right. I'm confident that Roy and Lilina will be able to friend up quick enough. Oh. Apparently I didn't line up the numbers correctly there. I thought... How did I mess that up? It's supposed to have a range of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess I didn't... I must have miscounted last time. I thought it was safe up to here, but no, definitely wrong. Alright, that's fine. There's a lot of enemies trickling towards us. You just keep pushing in, though. I just need to make sure I heal up, and nobody is so weak that 21 light magic will kill them. Which shouldn't be possible. Unless I didn't heal somebody. Ellen, not friends with Ray. It's Ellen and Loof. So I'll put her on the lower side so he can catch up. Also, as we get higher level, the amount of heal, like, the value for the heal staff keeps going up, because a heal staff now heals 26, and a mend staff heals 36, so the difference is, well, the difference is still 10, but the percentage difference is no longer as large. Instead of going from, like, say you had a magic of 5, going from 15 to 25, that's almost double, but now it's not quite as impressive. Melody, Ellen, Ray, Loof, and Chad. Geese does not have very much magic resistance. Oh, he also has the speed wings I keep forgetting about. Oh, but I'm supposed to be killing this guy. Well, I forgot about that. My bad. Shanna, you're good against mages. Yeah, you're pretty good against mages. Haha. Cool. I guess, you know, I'm getting all fussy about getting all these awesome support ranks. It's mostly just because there's limited amount of time. There's only so many chapters, and there's a limit to the number of support points you can get per chapter. So, if I don't sort of start working on it, I'm not going to be able to get them all, right? Like, some people really take a long time to build up. And we might not need those extra stat points right now, but I think you'd be happier to have plus 15% crit dodge once we get to some really hard endgame chapters and bosses, right? You know, like, there's going to be a time before too much longer where I feel like having those support bonuses might not be mandatory, but it's highly recommended. Dancing with the stars. Alright, so I don't have a longbow anyway, but I guess I really need to focus on getting Chad up there so he can unlock the door. Well, first we gotta deal with this guy. 13 defense. Yeah, you're not even a Boars. What is this guy thinking? So I guess now Lalum is actually faster than her boyfriend. Shanna... There's no archers. Actually, this is a really good map for flyers. Well, okay, there's a couple archers. But there's very few archers. She's already B rank with Deke. Which is good. Like, they must be making friends quickly. Deke is supposed to A rank her, though. Oh, Rutger, I messed it up. Sorry. I want to get Rutger his supports up kind of priority. Like, Rutger needs his support stat. Although, to be fair, his defense is, or his luck is no longer 0. But I still stand beside my really cool demonstration earlier on about how we can boost up his crit rate to ridiculous levels if I really work on it. No, save 1 square because Loof is slow. Until he gets promoted, he's not as fast as Ellen. Alright, and I know the enemies are coming from behind. If we get pinned in... Actually, it'd be better to fight them in the choke point in the middle anyway. Rather than... Well, better. Doesn't matter. I feel like the enemies on this map aren't going to be that difficult. We're starting to get... Most of our units are promoted, so like... that's going to sting. Yeah, we're going to have to heal that up for sure. I don't really see any way of doing this map other than suffering through the Divine, the Purge. Looks like we can probably avoid this, but the Purge is gonna happen whether you like it or not. Oh, if I had only been smart, I could have brought the longbow. I really meant to give it to Shin, and I just totally forgot. Alright, so be a little bit careful along the walls here, because the mages can move at you. So could the paladin. But from here... Let's see... Yeah, against armored knights, if you're going to be using bows, it's probably worth... Let's see. The silver bow will demolish him, but... 37%? I'll take the chance for a crit. The killer bow is less rare. The silver bow is... Dang it. We got, I don't know, a little bit unlucky we didn't get our crit there. The silver bow is just, we can't buy them yet, and... That was a really good level up. Oh, Shin, thank you. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I'm so happy with him. All right, so we want to move. I want to keep doing this all correctly. We'll move Chad up. We want to heal him. That can be Ellen's job. We will have a lot more potential magical healers, though, soon. So we won't have to keep using Ellen and Clarine for all of that. Oh, we do have an opportunity here. Oh, no. Don't kill you. Okay. I thought we had an opportunity. I was wrong. Be careful with that one. In fact, don't even let him attack you, because if you accidentally counter kill him, you're going to be very upset. Very upset. So let's just be careful here. Okay. Melody and Ellen still working at it. Loof. Oh, Loof is supposed to be by Ellen. Oh, I messed that up. It's fine. Roy is supposed to be by Shanna or something too. It's, you know, it's not perfect, but I'm not gonna go any slower for that. So unfortunately, unless you're playing Fire Emblem Echoes, bows do not get a range 1 counterattack. Which is, of course, the main reason I don't like archers, honestly. It's why I prefer mages, because they can always counter it. 99% of the time they can counterattack. I really don't like Chad. I guess he must have the lowest HP and resistance. I guess I also haven't been using him a lot, so he's not really leveled up. Oh, long range healing, that's fun. It's too late for you though. Alright. Shin, I wonder... Like, I could probably lure out that javelin throw. We're not gonna fight Douglas, remember. It's important. We might be able to lure out that lightning attack as well. So how do we want to do this? I think we try to lure out this guy's javelin. And I think Geese, who I continuously forget to speed up, is the man to do it. I think that speed was a good choice. And then he can't hit this corner, so we could try to lure out the bishop with say, Shanna. Oh, I also forgot hers. Figures. Look, I figured it out eventually. Alright, Shanna Nana. We could also potentially lure out... Well, you have to be very careful. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. I don't want to accidentally have Hugh attack, but potentially... Well, I could put someone on this square, and it might lure out an Air Caliber and an Air Caliber. So we'd want to use, like, probably Ray or something that's really strong against magic like that. Or even Ellen would probably be fine. Alright, just try to keep those in mind. Clarine... Ah, Clarine would do it! Oh yeah, she can do this. That's fine. Don't put Lance there, though, or else, yeah. Unfortunately, he has not made friends with Clarine yet, so he can't support her. Okay, so Ellen, Chad, this crew. Right, it's supposed to be Ellen and Loof primarily. Melody's just gonna rush up a little, save some time. Chad and Ray. And the other R word. Oh, right, I have to kill this guy, right? I was thinking of killing somebody else, but... Not quite enough. He got healed up just enough. And I don't think the sword would be great here. Not great. Well, let's just use the silver bow. I don't think it'll be too long before we can buy silver bows anyway. And using them to kill an armor knight is probably a fair choice. Excellent. Might not be a kill, but that's exactly what we wanted. Lure this guy down. Okay, and we've got Clarine, who is... I didn't run the math, obviously, but she is strong enough to take 0 damage from the mages, which is kind of what I was guessing. I guess technically, Saul, not Saul, better call Saul. Roy, he would have maybe been slightly more likely to kill them, but obviously that worked out. Hey, that stopped this guy from casting bolting. That's like extra effective. Cool. If you guys want to keep healing for a while, that's great. Alright, Hugh continues to move. I'm just gonna let these guys keep following us for a bit longer. We're gonna try to get Chad as far as possible so I can get him towards these doors. If only we had a longbow. Well, I think we'll let Clarine finish one off just so he can't get healed. And then the other one will just continue countering. We could actually attack twice here to make sure this guy dies, if we wanted. Thanks to our dancing magic. Well, you know, at least they're the right stats, you know? It wasn't a great level up, but strength, skill are definitely better than, like, luck and, say, resistance or something. Also, he's got, quite a lot of HP, I notice now. Alright. Done. So, I was expecting the lightning to move down and hit Shanna. Now, maybe he'll change his mind and go after Geese, which would hurt. Like, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Alright. He was too far away. Shanna supposed to be friends with Deke. Yeah, this'll do. And then Melody, Ellen. I'm gonna leave Rutger here because those are his friends, right? One day they're his friends. Rutger and Deke are definitely taking it slow. Lance can't really stand there. Well, yeah, he can. Well, can he? I need to make sure. As long as we're not in range of this guy, we're fine. That's all I'm saying. Alright, and then Ellen's gonna move up with, I'd like to get her and Lou to B rank primarily. Yeah, that's fine. And then I want Chad to hurry up. Maybe I should have danced Chad along, because he's taking a sweet time here. Actually, putting Ray on the side to lure out, to try to be a potential lure wouldn't have hurt. Alright, I'm willing to give it a shot to lure out the enemy mage here. And not get hit by the paladin as well, basically. Of course, if the bolting goes after Shin, and he gets hit by the other mage, maybe that would kill him, I don't know. Maybe I should be more careful. Well, so far I am pretty happy with my strategy of sending everyone down the middle. I might have preferred it a little bit if I'd rushed Chad a bit more, but otherwise this chapter's going just fine. Because I've got lots of ranged units, we can get a lot of you know, counterattacks like this that go our way. All right, and because of where those two are standing, we can kind of cheese it even more. That's great! This choke point is the best. So, he's not even gonna get a chance to silence us. I mean, I guess he could have tried, but he didn't. Alright, so we're gonna use... Let's see what you use. Lightning magic? So, Clarine... Oh, he's got actually pretty good magic defense. Okay. Take it back. What if we used... Geese? As long as the enemy doesn't have any crit here, we should be fine. Come on, Geese. That was not great. Alright, so Lalan will be safe here. I think we'll try one more time. Maybe. I guess Geese wasn't really the smartest choice against the mage there. Probably be better off using Shin. But I'm thinking of trying to lure out more attacks with Shin. Yeah, you know what we should do is we should have... Because this guy's gonna use a javelin. We should have Geese lure out the javelin attack. Yeah. Let's do it like that. And, Shin can kill... the bishop. I think this is probably much smarter. So it was the right door, specifically. Yeah, the mages won't be able to hit him, only the paladin. And we got hand axe. And then we can just pull Shin back for a second. Yeah, this looks much better. I guess, to be fair, Geese is probably like the worst choice against mages. Okay, good. So then Ellen and Loof. Unfortunately, he doesn't need kills yet. Could let Melody stand beside Ellen. It'd probably work. If it does, then it's no big deal. Oh well. No use crying. Alright, I want... Yeah, I don't care about support points right now, I just want to get to that door. I would like to kill this mage. He's got some chance. Not good enough. Alright, Lance. I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep you around if this is the kind of work you do. No! That happens way too often. Alright. That's enough damage, that'll do. Alright, well I kinda messed it up. I rescued the wrong person and then I wasn't able to drop him properly. I'll let Roy guard. He'll be... Oh, yeah! I'm sure someone was yelling at me to do that. I honestly think this was like the best strategy for defensively playing this map, is just send everyone up the middle. Don't worry about splitting your team up. Because if we'd split our team up, we would have had to fight everybody along that right path, and that would have been annoying. Kind of nasty choke point. I would have had my team split in half rather than all together to handle things. Couldn't get so many support points or anything. Hey, you finally took the bait! That one took his sweet time attacking us. I don't know why he thought he should attack Loof, honestly. Shouldn't he have attacked Lalum? Does she have more resistance than Loof? 13. Yes, she does. Okay, so we want to open this door. Probably this turn? We've got a fair while before Hughes shows up. And especially if I can kill this guy, then there's very little backup coming to stop us from talking. Oh, we're not actually gonna do enough damage. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Take him down a peg or two. Oh, I guess I need to end this episode as well. Damn. Having too much fun, everybody. Alright, Geese. You try to finish off this paladin. Good. I knew you were the man for the job. Now, I could unlock the door. Don't get me wrong. Do I want to? No. We're gonna unlock the door like next turn. I'm gonna try to kill one more mage. And then next turn we're gonna open the door. I promise. Okay, so then we want to kill another... Yeah, look at this. See, this is very important. Don't let this guy get an attack in. So, I have definitely messed up some carries here. That's why I didn't want to attack yet. It's only one. Alright, this guy's just very quick. So I'm thinking maybe dance and attack him twice. As usual, the enemy killers are the most threatening units, so... Just because they could get that lucky 20-30% and kill somebody. It's kind of a shame, I would say, that so much of playing Fire Emblem safely revolves around not letting the enemy ever get a critical chance. I think maybe triple damage on crits is too much. I kind of starting to lean that way. I'm just gonna let Loof kill the mage, the bishop. Even though he won't get XP for it. And I guess after this turn, I better end this episode before it just goes on forever. Melody is trying to make friends with Ellen anyway. Shanna is carrying Rutger, and... Yeah, I messed it up. It would have been nice to move Clarine out of the way and then kill this guy right now, but it's fine. Lance. Actually, this worked out perfectly. Lance is beside Clarine. The only mistake is Deke is not beside Rutger. So So I should have moved him right here, dropped her, moved Shannon to there. Yeah, whatever, you know. Min-maxing with me, Blue Ankylo. Alright, let's see what happens. He turned around. How brave. Well, you got your 36%. I hope you're happy. Because now you're dead. Oh! Oh snap, he had a hand axe. Oh no, we're gonna die, everybody. Look at us, we're dying. We're dead. Okay, maybe I overreacted a tiny bit. Alright, well things are going well. Don't kill Douglas. Don't kill Hugh. Don't kill Zeiss, because stay tuned for the next episode where we finally open this door and loot this castle and recruit some new friends, or at least try to talk to them. So thanks for watching, folks. You know, I've probably killed some people that could drop something by now. I really wasn't paying as much attention as I should have. There's at least one blue gem and one red gem. I feel like I may have missed a couple things. Whatever, I've got enough money because of the arena that I can not steal every gem perfectly and it's not the end of the world. So, thanks for watching, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm having fun kind of stomping these guys, but I wouldn't be surprised if fairly soon we run into a bit of a wall in one of these upcoming chapters. We're getting close to the end. It's only chapter 16, there's 20-something. But we're getting to the point where the enemy's probably going to ramp it up pretty quick, I feel. So that's all for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.